Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use your premium membership on getting started with our roadmaps. So let's talk about the first one, new to IT support or gaining confidence in IT support role. This is for someone who is starting IT career from scratch, or let's say you just landed a job and you have worked in IT for a few months and you want to learn a lot of fundamentals the correct way and you want to gain then confidence. Or let's say you don't have an IT job and you want to do this step by step, finishing every course and then getting ready for the first entry level jobs or any IT support roles. Then let's talk about this, how you're going to do this in JSS. So let's go to your portal. Once you log into your portal as a premium member, if you're on the home page, you can click on dashboard on the right side, or once you log in, it will automatically take you to the portal. Now, once you get to the portal, click on roadmaps. Now, if you're getting started in IT support career, like you want to just get into the IT support roles, and this is the first one that we recommend for a lot of people because you need to learn the fundamentals to move up in this career. So this would be the best way to get started. So you're going to come over here. You are going to see a button here. You will click on Start Journey. It's going to say Start Journey, and it will open a roadmap for you in this page. Once you get to this page, you click on the button again to see this message. Now, this is going to show you a map of the whole career, like what is included in this whole map. It's a collection of courses and labs all together built by experts, IT professionals who have more than 10 years worth of experience. So, by completing this in sequence, you're going to learn a lot of fundamental and even intermediate level skills for IT support professional jobs. And not only that, this is going to prepare you for more advanced jobs because you're going to learn a lot of things in the beginning, like say DHCP, DNS, Active Directory, domains, stuff like that. You're going to learn that in a very nice and easy way, and then you are going to get into more advanced careers later on. You will have a solid foundation. So you don't have to finish the whole map 100%, then apply for the job. You can actually start working on the first course and finish the second one, and then start sending your resume out in the market because a lot of people are looking for someone that they can train. So you don't have to finish the whole map to actually go for the job. But it's nice to finish it because I think at the end of the day, you do want to learn all of these skills that are additional. For example, Active Directory in more detail for IT support level, Office 365, and other tech skills, troubleshooting, people skills, and of course, working on your resume and joining communities is going to be the key part of getting that job and enhancing your skills in this type of roles. So, this is the first one. So, how do you start it? Once you get to this map, you're going to click on the course, and the course will open up just like that. Then you will click on Start Course, and on the left side, you see there's an introduction, and there's going to be a form that you can fill out for us to interact with you. There's going to be information about the labs. You don't want to miss any single video in the beginning. And also, it's a step by step skills learning. Our courses are not 1 hour, 2 hour long courses that you can finish quickly. These are deep level skills. If you really want to learn skills, you got to do it the correct way then. So it's going to take you time, but it's definitely worth it. You have to spend all of that time on the videos and also on the labs as well because you want to learn hands-on. So skipping is not an optional platform. If you know exactly what you're doing and you know these things are something very easy for you, then it makes sense to just skip the videos. But for you to get the certificate from us, you still have to perform all of the labs in your lab systems to get that certificate. I see on the bottom right here, there's a certificate. You have to follow the information in the certificate to get that completion of certificate from us. So that will be your first course. And while you are finishing this course, automatically your lab progress will be captured inside that course. So if it has a lab attached to that course where you can see it inside your roadmap, for example, this one has a lab attached to it, that will automatically get updated while you're finishing this course. So you don't have to go directly here, but there's an option for you as well. You can directly go to the labs by clicking here, and it will take you to the lab directly, and you can start modules, launch modules, and things like that. But again, this is also provided inside the course. Now, the second course, you see, there's no lab attached to it, but there could be labs inside the course. So it may not show over here because it may not be important to us to show it here, but it will have labs in some cases. So you can go to the course similar way and finish it. That's going to be the same case for the third course, fourth, fifth, and then finally, when you finish the whole roadmap, it is going to show green and check mark. Everything will be 100%, and that's it. You are ready for this type of roles, and you're going to be confident in IT support world. We also get questions around resume help, references, or can I talk to someone? I need one on one help. We don't offer live sessions, but we offer coaching services where we do offer such services where you can connect with other individuals who are taking our coaching services programs or IT professionals who have built these courses. Someone can check your resume. If you have a job interview, someone can give you tips, and a lot more are offered in coaching services. So, for that, you need to go to the website, click on coaching services, click on details, and apply for IT support coaching in this program. It's pretty simple. Once you get to this point, you can come down and read what is being covered. We do offer a little more extra material in this so you can pass some of the certifications. And also, this is something you can subscribe for 3 months so you don't have to pay all at once. And I highly recommend you watch this 15 minutes long video. This will go over all process of how our coaching services for IT support works. Basically, you're going to join a Discord like this one, where you will see the members who have already taken this program and now have landed jobs in IT support and then move up to more advanced careers. And they're still here, they're helping each other out. And that's one of the best part of this program, that you get to interact with professionals who are taking this program and have actually landed the jobs and they're still here helping each other out, which is really awesome for a new individual, because you get to make friends like that in IT is one of the biggest things or biggest help you can get. So, all right, so let's go ahead to the systems administration roadmap and see what we offer in that. So we also get people, either they're new or someone who's already in IT support. So if somebody's already in IT support, they can understand most of what we explain to them. But if somebody's brand new, we tell them that this is not a position that you will be targeting in the beginning. Even though some people want to skip IT support, it's possible, but we just don't recommend it, because if you don't take all of these fundamental courses and skills and hands-on labs, then just jumping into the server world or Cisco world is just not easy for a lot of people. And that's where a lot of people make that mistake and then think that this is too stressful, and then they give up, and things like that will happen. So, if you want to learn about systems administration or network administration, it's the same thing. We teach it in one program because both are kind of related. You do need to know about servers and you need to know about the networking to become a proper sysadmin or network admin. And after that, you can really go after many other roles. But let's just go ahead and show it to you. For example, in our roadmaps, we would recommend that once you decide that you want to become a network admin or sysadmin, we have this transitioning skills roadmap. So you're going to come to this roadmap and click on Start Journey. And here we only have one course. That name is also something that we have designed it that way that it makes it easy. Network and Systems Admin Coaching Program. So it's basically for our premium members. You can get to this program in a self-paced method. We don't offer coaching services in a premium membership, but the access that you get is going to cover a lot of things. So you may definitely want to read all of this information. It's important. So once you open this course, you will see introduction, network basics, cabling, network addressing, network, firewall systems, specialized networks, wireless systems, cloud network, VPN, load balancing, and of course, these videos are not basic. This is going to go in more deeper of how networking works or how IP addresses work, how server works, and things like that. And the more you get into this type of information or study, then you will realize that okay, now you're learning a lot more about deeper level stuff in this type of access or roles. So this is where the if somebody says that I want to become a sysadmin or network admin and I want to just do this the proper way, then that transitioning course needs to be done, because that's just the bridge between you learning more Cisco related or server related courses, because once you do that, then you can come back and go back to the roadmaps. Let's go back to the roadmap here. And then depending on what do you want to target, if you want to target Windows servers administration, then this is a very deep level server level roadmaps. Meaning when you get in there, you're just going to learn about servers from A to Z. You're going to be in the servers doing a lot of tiny things in the server. If you decided that you want to do Cisco networking, then you're going to click on start journey for the Cisco network administration. You're going to be spending huge amount of time Cisco networking switches, routers, and you're going to be doing labs on that as well. So this is a transition to just prepare you for the next two deeper level stuff, and that is up to you. Do you want to become a server admin working on a lot of servers and virtualization, or do you want to work on the Cisco routers and switches? It's going to be your choice. Now, a lot of people also ask us, do you offer coaching services in this program as well? And yes, we do. There's going to be a expert network engineer available in this coaching program. While you are covering this, we're going to give you additional access to more material so you can pass some certifications as well. And while you're doing that, if you have questions, then you will be able to ask those questions from an expert who is in this roles. They are experts in this type of role. To register for this program, you can go to Coaching Services, IT Admin Coaching, go ahead and click on Apply. Read all the information that is available on this page. We have given all the information, the details, and all that information is available. There's a video as well. And then, of course, there's this form that you need to fill because this is a more advanced program. So we're not picking every single person. We have to make sure that you have done the basics or you have done the prerequisite before you start this program. So there's some sort of approval process. And go ahead and submit your form, and we will contact you after when we receive your request. Now, as a premium member, if you ask this question, can I actually look for entry level network admin or sysadmin jobs after finishing the transitioning skills roadmap, which is still a huge course? We will say yes, because one the things that you learn in this whole course, the network and sysadmin transitioning skills course, you're gonna basically need that when you go to the interviews, or let's say if you go become an entry level network admin or a sysadmin. The concept will be clear to you. So if they are teaching you more stuff on the job, then it's really easy for people to pick you, and that's okay. You can finish this and still apply for sysadmin or a network admin entry level job. But if you want to be very serious about skills and you want to be confident because you're working on servers, then you will have to finish these roadmaps. There are more specialized roadmaps in its own fields. Like for servers, you need to do the server. For Cisco, you need to do the Cisco, and that's how you're going to get better. Even as a premium member, you can still do that without coaching a program. So next, let's move on to our third one, which is basically becoming a cloud administrator. Can you do that in JSS? And absolutely, you can do that in JSS. So let's go ahead and go over the roadmaps for becoming a cloud administrator. If you are brand new to IT and you say, I want to become a cloud admin, then of course, I am going to say that's not a right approach. You first need to know the basics. And again, I'm going to tell you that even if you don't want to become an IT support professional, you still need to finish the modern IT support career roadmap. If you really want to keep things minimum, then scroll all the way down. And here's a roadmap, prerequisite roadmap for all advanced IT roles. Basically, that's the same two courses from that first roadmap, but it's less targeted towards just doing IT support, because we just want you to finish the first two courses and finish the important information in this. Like for example, what is computers, networks, DHCP, DNS, cloud? How does everything works? Because you really can't jump into cloud learning, because all of this stuff will come on cloud as well. Even if it's a web page and you're doing a virtual network, you're still dealing with network IP addresses, DNS, firewalls. Everything will be same. So you still got to finish this. So if you feel like, where's some sort of a prerequisite, where's my minimum prerequisite, this roadmap or these courses should be 100% done, both of these, part one and part two, before you start considering to move up for cloud. So once this is done, and if that is clear to you, then even if you're an IT support professional, you should still go over this prerequisite, see if something is missing in there. Some modules may be something that you never knew before. You may want to get better at that and just finish that. And then come back to the cloud administrator roadmap. This is where your journey for cloud can start. I mean, even if you're an IT support professional, you can straight start this after finishing that prerequisite courses. And once you come and click on start journey, this will take you to the cloud administration course. Now, this first course, Cloud Fundamentals AZ900 CompTIA Cloud Plus, is a combination of AZ900 CompTIA Cloud Plus and then, of course, our own combination of videos. We made it super easy for people to get into cloud. And this is the must course for you. It is not only fundamentals, but it's going to teach you a lot of hands on, getting you prepared and getting that mindset ready, and then also doing some projects inside this course. It's a long course. So once you finish this, then you are ready for more technical approach towards either Azure, so you can get into the Azure platform, learn all these technical projects from this course, or and then after that you can get into AWS Cloud Practitioner, which is also a hands-on course. So if you finish all of this roadmap, you're actually cloud ready. You can become an entry-level cloud engineer, and then later you can get into more advanced things in either in Azure. Let's say you work with a company, you can ask them, hey, I want to become more technical in my own Azure environment because that's what we use. And of course, you're going to get more into more technical things in Azure if you are part of AWS. And by then, if we have a more advanced course, you're going to see it here. Same for Azure. But if we don't have an advanced course, you still have to proceed inside AWS and become more expert in that side and that specific cloud technology. But these three courses can give you a solid start to become a cloud engineer, entry level engineer, and you and people will respect your skills because you are going to do a lot of hands-on projects and labs in this roadmap. Do we offer coaching services just like any other coaching services over here? Yes, we do. And this is going to be through the email. So you can go to the website and scroll all the way down. There's an email available. Send us an email that, hey, I want to take a coaching services for cloud administration, and we're going to send you information for this field, and we'll let you know the charges and everything. It's not on the website directly available. Maybe soon we will have a page available for this, but you can right now send an email to support@jobskillshare.org if you are interested in that type of services. If not, you can straight go to the membership and start it just like I showed you using the roadmaps. So just to demonstrate, I'm going to go back to the cloud fundamentals. You click on the course right here, and this will open the course. And once the course is open, you can click on start the course. And there you go. Again, you don't want to skip anything. Go over all of these lessons. They are very important for you to first know what is cloud. Even if you're an IT professional, you still need to go through all this stuff, the concepts, the Azure environment, the cloud deployments, and each will have its own labs. As you can see, there's a lab available. So once you click on the lab, you can actually do the lab in the real cloud systems. As you can see, I'm opening it directly right here, and these are real cloud environments. So let's go ahead and see the lab one. As you can see, it opens this Cloud Plus lab for us. This is the machine that will have either Azure or AWS, depending on which lab you're doing or which courses you're taking. It's going to open the platform for you. So here the machine is open. We're going to go ahead and open the browser, and it will automatically take us to Azure environment. As you can see, this is Azure and the Rail systems. And that's how you're going to finish this whole roadmap and finish everything. And then when you're going to get to cloud AWS, and you're going to learn that as well. So that's how you are going to become a cloud engineer using JSS premium membership that you have access. Now, the last program that we're currently working on very effectively right now is becoming a cybersecurity professional. Now, this is another hot field for a lot of people who wants to jump from straight from IT support or sysadmin world, and of course, people want to become cybersecurity professionals. Some people are extremely good with networking and systems administration. For them, it's going to be easy to tackle on this role. Some people are good in IT support, so for them as well. Some people are extremely brand new. So if you are brand new, let's get started with that. So you're going to basically go back to the roadmaps. And as we mentioned that for any advanced IT role other than IT support, you need to make sure that this prerequisite is completed. So when you go start the journey, make sure the first two courses in this journey is completed before you say, I want to become a cybersecurity professional. So once you decide that or you finish this, now you're going to know the basics, the DHCP, DNS, domain, Active Directory. This stuff is really important for cybersecurity. Then you need to get in more into specifics of cybersecurity roles. So here we are also working on a video courses as well. So here we have a practical approach towards cybersecurity, which you're going to see a lot of services in this area. So when you come to this practice lab roadmap, you're going to click on start journey. And what will this will do, it will give you a huge amount of hands-on access to our sequence type of roadmap. So here you see some fundamental cybersecurity for fundamental. So when you click on this, it's going to open a lab directly. So you're going to learn all of these cybersecurity fundamental before you start real cybersecurity learning. So introduction to data security, configuration to endpoint security, all of this is going to be hands-on. So when you launch it, it's going to be a documentation with screenshots, and you're going to do this hands-on. And we want people to become more technical cybersecurity than just theoretical, because these videos are available all over the world, but technically it's really not that much information available on a rail system. So you see this is a fundamental right here, and once the fundamentals are done, you're going to need to know Linux is very, very important for you to learn Kali and other type of systems in cybersecurity is super important. So you're going to learn the Linux, and we are also working on Linux videos for these modules. So you're going to also learn it. If you're doing these modules, you're also going to come across our videos where if you get stuck in exercise 1 or 2 or 3 and you can't complete it, you can watch the video and maybe you're missing something. So we're making it very easy for you to learn Linux as well and other cybersecurity technical courses. And after that, of course, you're going to get even more technical with CompTIA Cybersecurity Analyst, and that is going to be the CYSA, and that basically the CSO 003. This is the CompTIA certification approach. But of course, this is a practice lab. It's very, very technical. And once you get into this, you're going to go straight into more like log into collection of Splunk, encryption, threat intelligence, and you're going to come across a lot of different really cool different type of systems that you're going to need to use or get used to hands on to for someone to take you serious on these roles, because a lot of companies of course will hire you for PCI type of scanning, or some companies are corporate level companies, and you just can't start scanning their computers without having a good experience. They don't want you to mess around with the real systems. So this is how it's going to be done. And then we're also creating a customized courses where it's going to be done on a home lab system. So not only you're using our labs where it's going to be getting very extensive type of training, but you're going to be also learning from an expert who's going to create these real world scenarios, real world labs, so you can replicate into your own systems and become a really solid technical cybersecurity professional. So it doesn't matter if it's a red team or blue team, you're going to be very confident going after many roles in this type of career, cybersecurity career. So this whole roadmap is really going to prepare you a pretty solid technical professional, because you can see this is not a small roadmap. You're going to start with something fundamental, but it gets to Linux, then cybersecurity analyst, then red team and blue team. Then there's a pen test, and then at the end there's a sandbox for practice labs, vulnerabilities, and things like that. And on top of that, you are going to see a professional course created by a professional in industry who are going to bring their value into this whole program, and that makes it super hands-on program. Even as a premium member, you can get access to these videos and what we are going to get from our trainers. You're still going to access those videos. Similarly, if you want to get the coaching services, meaning you're going to get more access to material and things like that, you already have as a premium member. But let's say you want to access the professionals who are in this field, they're making these courses and all that stuff, and let's say you're following their virtual box environment and you get stuck, or there's an issue, or there's a question, or there's some career question, you need references. you need someone to check your resume or help you with the interviews. Yes, those coaching services are also available for cybersecurity professional program, and that also will be done through email. So once you send us an email at support@jobskillshare.org, we're going to send you information about the coaching services program, which is going to be in addition to the premium services. We are going to basically offer the price, and if you are you're happy with that price, you can come and join that. Same like Discord information like this one, you're going to join a cybersecurity professionals. Just like network engineer, you can access the cybersecurity professionals from here and talk to them, and then get that additional services available to you. So this is how it works in JSS with all these great programs. These are extensive programs, deep level programs, hands-on programs. And since for past 10 years, we have been creating top level experts in IT from entry level to now they're directors, some are managers, some are, at high level cloud administrators, and now getting into cybersecurity. And that is exactly what we do in Jobskillshare. So if you feel like you are still confused and you need more guidance, go to our Jobskillshare website. There's a phone number, there's a WhatsApp capabilities. You can send us a voice, send us a text, and we will help you individually if you feel like something is missed from this type of video. Thank you so much, and see you in our program.